In in the world of the movies, a great place to get inspiration for today's world. I was watching Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning on my last flight, and there's a character from the original Tom Cruise Mission Impossible, 1996, that movie, almost 30 years ago. The character's name was William Donloe, the CIA analyst who essentially got burned by Tom Cruise's character. Lost his job, ended up exiled. We never really saw him. And we never saw him in the other movies, and probably shamed for what would be a failure that felt final. Decades later, in the movie The Final Reckoning, that same Donloe shows up in the middle of nowhere, frozen Arctic island, isolated, humbled, yet wiser, and also married at the same time. That's what today's Daily Truth is going to be about, when you think that defeat can actually be a divine setup. And there was one key phrase in that movie that made me go, let's talk about this on a Daily Truth and remind us that everything has a purpose. So do me a huge favor, like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. Start it off with, what made you smile today? Put it in the comments, wherever you're watching from. Let me know what's making you smile, what's bringing breath to your lungs today. I'm drinking hot tea still, trying to make sure that I'm ready to go for the weekend for Fox Big Noon, and making sure my vocal cords are ready to rock and roll. So like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. If you'd like to know some of the ways you can support me today, by the way, I will be putting a post up regarding EA Sports. But in the meantime, all the other different things that I do, just go to my Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo. All the links are in the bio. And of course, if you would ever like to take a free speaking webinar, free speaking class, just go to getbetteratspeaking.com. Again, that's getbetteratspeaking.com. All right. So I want to get into today's message. I talked about, if you're just now joining, William Donloe, CIA analyst in the movie Mission Impossible. And yes, life does imitate art. And I think that this is a great message. So in this last movie, the Final Reckoning, the character from that original Tom Cruise, that original Ethan Hunt Tom Cruise movie in 1996 came back. If you don't remember this is the one where Tom Cruise came down through the ceiling, stole everything. I think it was a knock list, I think it was called. And he's typing. And when he left, the knife hit the table, and that's where it was left, which, by the way, he still, what's his name? Donloe still has the knife. I find that interesting. Anyways, there's more to this. So at one point in the movie, Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise's character, actually apologized. He goes, whatever it was, no, and no hard feelings, or however it was said. But ultimately, Donloe's character, I think they were on a plane at the time, looked at his wife and says, "It's okay. Thank you." Think about being exiled to this completely remote, ridiculous, frozen tundra. But there, he met I believe she was an Eskimo. I don't know what she was. His wife of 30 years. And he talked about how thankful he was for that change. So what seemed like this horrific thing, and trust me, most people going to a frozen gosh knows where to live out the rest of their years, maybe working for the company that exiled them, could be a terrible, almost death sentence. But in that moment, he was able to enjoy his life. He looked like a guy that would read lots of books, enjoy a good fire, and fall in love with the right woman. So there is always redemption in these places. So while exiled, Donloe didn't just survive, he observed. He memorized other things that people had dismissed, and he found purpose in marginalized spaces. And even in the fact that not only was he happy with his wife, but his acute ability to research and focus and memorize ended up saving the world, like any other movie, any other Mission Impossible movie. He ended up having wisdom, information, and positioning that no one expected, information that became essential for saving the world from this entity. I really do strongly suggest it was a really good Mission Impossible movie. Maybe I was bored on a plane, but I thought it was really good. So what does this teach us? What's the daily truth out of this? Setbacks aren't dead ends. They're shaping seasons. There's seasons for us to embrace the change. There's seasons for us to embrace what God might be putting out there for us in our careers, in our relationships, whatever it might be. Setbacks are not dead ends. What you might see in the moment as exile, failure, or being down might actually be your place for preparation. If this sounds like a message I've given before, it's because it is. This concept and this focus that there is beauty in the pain, that there is purpose in the difficult, excruciating, horrible life lessons we're put in there. If we can start to realize that all of these things, that setbacks are setups for success, life changes. In the coldest of loneliest of places, God often gathers strength, grit, and the insight that you'll need for potentially your greatest mission. At least your next mission, I can tell you that. So right now, if you are in a place that hurts, please believe that you are not forgotten. You are being formed. You are being molded. Don't despise the day of small beginnings. It'll hurt in the moment. It'll hurt when it happens. The faster you can get over it, the better place you'll be at an expedited rate. So hold on. Hold on to what you have in your brain, your body, your health, your everything. Keep faith. Use what you learn in this period of pain, fire, frozen tundra, whatever, and use that to carry you forward. And then the key is using your story. Use that story as a testimony. I know I'm referencing a movie here, but I guarantee you, everybody, every single one of us, anybody listening, anybody watching can tell you they know somebody that has been through this experience. So turn that story into a testimony to share it with others and inspire others that they can do the same. But it starts with a shifting of mindset. And then to help others, it's a sharing of story. Because sometimes God uses the very thing that ruined you to gift you. So what might appear as your downfall might actually be your call up, your shift to the big leagues. Few strikeouts in a game, but you know what? They're calling you up anyways because of what you've learned, what you know, and what your abilities are. Embrace the suck. I think they say that in the Marines. David Goggins says that. Embrace the suck, embrace the freeze, embrace the pain, embrace the fire. Your exiled place might just be your launching pad. That's today's daily truth. Your lowest season might just be the place that catapults you to future success. That's my belief. That's what I got for you guys today. Come on. That's today's daily truth. Casey, thank you for sharing, as I can see it all over X. So I appreciate you. Thank you for all the points. Carolyn, Rhonda, Ben your motto. Every kid I've ever taught, I believe taught, embrace it. God bless, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Again, if you'd like to join me, I think our next one's in October for a free speaking webinar. Go to getbetteratspeaking.com. I didn't do the obligatory flex. It's been a busy week. This is the longest I've been without lifting in a long time. It's been like 4 or 5 days. So the flex just doesn't feel as fresh. I've been running, but today I'll be back in the gym, as you should be too. Build those endorphins, make yourself feel better. God bless, guys. Have a great rest of your day. At Anthony Michael Russo, if you want to find out how all the different ways to work with me are. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. And God bless. I was thinking I should end the videos with also, we've got it from here at this point too. So don't be a garbage human being. Don't surrender your pets. God bless. And Charlie, we've got it from here. There we go.